Have you ever bought that new gadget, gotten that promotion, or gone on that dream vacation, thinking, this is it, this is happiness? And for a while, it is. But then, the feeling fades, and you're back to where you started, chasing the next high. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Today, we're going on a journey to uncover the true form of happiness, moving beyond the fleeting moments of pleasure to find something much deeper and more lasting. So, what's going on here? Why doesn't that initial joy stick around? The answer lies in understanding two very different types of happiness, hedonic and eudaimonic. Let's break them down. Hedonic happiness is the one we're all most familiar with. The word hedonic comes from the Greek word for pleasure. This is the happiness of a delicious meal, a funny movie, a compliment from a friend, or buying something you've wanted for ages. It's about maximizing pleasure and minimizing pain. It feels great, right? Of course, it does. There's absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying these moments. They add flavor and fun to our lives. But here's the catch. This type of happiness is often short-lived and depends on external things. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. We experience a positive event, our happiness level spikes, and then we quickly adapt and return to our baseline level of happiness. To get that same spike again, we need something bigger, better, or newer. It can become an endless chase for the next hit of happiness, which can be exhausting and, ultimately, unfulfilling. It's like eating candy for every meal. It tastes good in the moment, but it doesn't nourish you in the long run. This is where the second type of happiness comes in, and it's a game changer, eudaimonic happiness. This is a bit of a mouthful, I know. It comes from the Greek words eu, meaning good, and daimon, meaning spirit. Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, talked about this concept a lot. Eudaimonic happiness isn't about feeling good in the moment, it's about living a good life. It's about finding meaning, purpose, and personal growth. Think about it this way. Hedonic happiness is about getting what you want. Eudaimonic happiness is about becoming who you want to be. It's the satisfaction you feel after finishing a challenging project you're passionate about, even if the process was stressful. It's the warmth you feel from a deep, meaningful conversation with a loved one. It's the sense of purpose you get from volunteering for a cause you believe in, or the pride you feel from mastering a new skill after months of practice. These activities might not always feel fun in the traditional sense. They can be difficult, require effort, and even involve discomfort. Learning to play the guitar means sore fingers. Training for a marathon means sore muscles. Building a strong relationship means having difficult conversations. But the sense of accomplishment, connection, and growth that comes from these experiences provides a deep, stable form of well-being that fleeting pleasures can't touch. So, the key distinction is this. Hedonic happiness is about pleasure from the outside in. Eudaimonic happiness is about fulfillment from the inside out. One is a temporary state, the other is a way of being. One is a destination, the other is the journey itself. Now, you might be thinking, do I have to choose one over the other? Do I have to give up all fun and pleasure to be eudaimonically happy? Absolutely not. The most fulfilling life actually has a healthy balance of both. You need those hedonic moments, the ice cream on a hot day, the laughter with friends to add joy and lightness to life. They are the sprinkles on the cake. But the cake itself, the substance that truly nourishes us, is eudaimonia. It's the foundation. Without it, a life full of only hedonic pleasures can start to feel empty and meaningless. But when you build a life on a foundation of purpose, growth, and connection, the hedonic moments become even sweeter. They become celebrations along a meaningful journey, not desperate attempts to fill a void. So, how can we cultivate more eudaimonic happiness in our daily lives? It's not about making drastic, overnight changes. It's about small, intentional shifts in focus. First, identify your core values. What truly matters to you? Is it creativity, compassion, learning, community, or adventure? When your daily actions align with your core values, you begin to live a more authentic and purposeful life. If you value learning, maybe you can set aside 20 minutes a day to read a book on a topic that fascinates you. If you value community, maybe you can organize a weekly get-together with your neighbors. Second, seek out challenges and embrace growth. Step out of your comfort zone. This is where personal growth happens. It doesn't have to be a monumental task. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe, taking a different route to work, or learning a few phrases in a new language. The feeling of competence you gain from overcoming a small challenge builds confidence and a sense of mastery. Remember the feeling of finally solving a puzzle you were stuck on. That's a little dose of eudaimonia right there. Third, nurture your relationships. We are social creatures. Deep, authentic connections with others are one of the most powerful sources of eudaimonic well-being. This means investing time and energy into the people who matter. It means being present when you're with them, putting your phone away and truly listening. It means being vulnerable and allowing others to be vulnerable with you. These connections are our support system. They give us a sense of belonging that no amount of material possessions can replicate. And finally, practice contribution or service. Find a way to contribute to something bigger than yourself. This could be volunteering, helping a neighbor, mentoring a colleague, or even just being a kind and supportive presence in your family. When we shift our focus from what can I get to what can I give, we tap into a profound source of meaning and fulfillment. Helping others has been consistently shown to boost our own happiness in a lasting way. The journey to true, lasting happiness isn't about finding the perfect circumstances. It's about building the right mindset and habits. It's about understanding that happiness isn't just a fleeting feeling we chase. It's something we cultivate from within. It's about balancing the sweet, fleeting joy of a sunset with the deep satisfaction of building a life aligned with your values and purpose. It's about creating a life that is not just pleasant, but also meaningful. So, the next time you find yourself on that hedonic treadmill, chasing the next shiny object, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself, what can I do today that will contribute to my growth? How can I connect more deeply with someone I care about? What small step can I take that aligns with my values? By weaving these eudaimonic threads into the fabric of your daily life, you'll find that you're not just experiencing moments of happiness. You're building a life of profound and enduring well-being. You're discovering the true form of happiness, which was inside you all along. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. If this video resonated with you, I would be so grateful if you would hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on living a meaningful life. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What is one small eudaimonic activity you can try this week? Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.